Whoa, hello everybody, this is Craig from 9V Games, and today I'm going to do well, you can read the title, Remake This! Yes, I know some of you have actually asked me in messages and comments and stuff, when are you going to do another Remake This? I want to see another Remake This. It seems like a new Remake This, but guess what? This is for Chakan the Forever Man, or Chakan, that's the way that I've been saying it forever. When I used to have my website, let's do this real quick, because, hold on, let's even mute this. This is how deep this is going to go. I don't know where my mute button is, but there. Okay. So, second time in a row, somebody has commented on my review style. This time it was Sienna Gears, and what happened was she complained about me not going in detail about a game. I mistakenly called this person a he. It's not a he. What I tried to say was, that review was 3 years ago. So if you're looking at reviews of mine that were from 2010 to 2000, like beginning of 2013, I got out of the shower. All the reviews I did were supplemental to the written portions that were on 9voltgames.com. For those of you who didn't go to 9voltgames.com, then you didn't get to see it. However, I did provide a link to 9voltgames.com. Anyways, I don't own that website anymore, so some of these videos may seem like half a review, and that's why. That's why they're improved starting from 2013, because I didn't have the website anymore. What's that got to do with this video in particular is that my very first Remake This was written only, was not done on the YouTube channel, and for some reason I never did a video for it. But this, Chakan, the Forever Man, was my original Remake This. And I'm not going to do, this is not a review, so don't harass me about the reviews. Especially you too, John. I can't say your last name, Feliciano. He does that all the time. I know he watches all my videos. He's just a fucking awesome troll. That, gotta shave my beard too. Holy shit. Alright, so, anyways. And just, we'll do a little bit because they said, why don't you review like other people? So, here's how I'll review like other people. Here's Polygon. Well, Chakan is a man, and there's no positive female role models in this game, so I'm gonna have to give it a 3.5, because that's what's important today on social media is sexism. What's that? It's race now? Race? Well, we're gonna have to give this game a 3.5 because the main character is a white English man, and we feel like all heroes are white people who speak English, especially they're males. So 3.5. Oh, that's right. Spider Queen, there's a little bit of cleavage, so we're going to have to knock that down to a 2.5. Game itself is perfect, but we're going to have to give it a 2.5 for lack of color and character diversity. That was Polygon. Oh, hold on. Let's do IGN. Hey, everybody, this is blah, blah, blah from IGN. I don't have my glasses. Oh, here's the glasses I don't need. This is IGN. Hey everybody, this is blah 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 from IGN. We didn't play the game, but we watched some awesome video of it, and the video that we saw, we're going to do this game in 10 out of 10. That's IGN. And then GameSpot. It was GameSpot. Let's review this like GameSpot. This game is extremely difficult, and it makes me not even want to play it, to the point where it's not fun. I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10. Oh, I got my check from Sega. 10 out of 10. The difficulty gives it high replayability. The fuck out of here. This is due Game Informer. Well, Sega paid for a lot of ad space in the magazine for this, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to give this a 9 out of 10. That's the way they do things. Oh, Polygon additionally would also give it a higher score if it was their friends who made it. Anyways, back to this. Remake this. So, anyways, I wasted 4 minutes doing that. I don't care. Chakan, the Forever Man. Originally, when I said remake this, I wasn't as informed as I am now about this. Sega does not own the rights to this. This is a classic Sega game. Yeah, I'm cheating. Couldn't even get away with it right now. There's a Game Genie in there. It is a classic Sega Genesis game. However, it is based on a comic book of the same name. Now, in the Sega Genesis game, you are Chakan, one of the greatest asshole warriors. This is a great setup for a story. He's an asshole. He's a great warrior. He thought he was the best. He challenged death to a battle. He bested death. That said, I'm going to give you eternal life, but I'm going to curse you. You're going to constantly be under attack. You can get wounded, but you will never die. You are going to want to die. And in order for you to have this curse lifted, you're going to have to defeat all the great super evils in the world, which in this game is 4, and then 4 more. And then when he finally gets to the end, Death points up at the stars and says, I'll never lift your curse because all them stars are places like this and they are filled with demons. So that right there solidified that this game could have continued on. And the biggest kick in the balls about this remake is that this fucking game was going to come out as a reboot version on the Sega Dreamcast. Or it could have been a sequel. I don't know, because they never fucking finished it. And now I don't know if it's a licensing issue or it's the fact that the Dreamcast was going down the shitter, but they never finished the game. And it sucked, because if you go back and you watch footage of it, it's something that probably would have went toe-to-toe with Soul Reaver, because that's the way that it was looking. Problem is, this game is so fucking difficult that if you told me you beat this game legitimately, I'm going to call you a fucking liar. Because this is the first game that defeated me so bad when I was a kid that I lied about beating it. And I'm using a Game Genie right now. And let's just go in. Now, it's kind of Castlevania-ish. It's, you know, platformer, sword-style game. You go in, you unlock weapons. When you get to the end of each of the first levels, there's 4 levels in the hub. I've discussed this before. I have one other video of this game. If you want to see how difficult it is, it should pop up in the sidebar of watching me die repeatedly trying to play this game. But you're put... Oh, what happened? Anyways, you're put in this hub world. Ready? Start game. And in this hub world, there's 4 other worlds. You got to play them 3 times. I think it's 3 times. And every time you beat one of the first ones, you unlock a new weapon, such as the scythe, the battle axe. Why can't I think of it? Oh, a Thor-style hammer. Let's go into this one. Gives you a little descriptor of what the level is, who the boss is going to be at the end, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Doesn't really matter. You can really watch me play it in another video. It's... Taste this. Taste this. I'm trying to play. I can't fucking, I can't die anyways. I have Game Genie on. But, back in the day, to me, this had an awesome fucking soundtrack. I just cheated so hard. So hard. It's kind of Castlevania-y. In the fact that just the way that it plays, like I said, you unlock weapons, you unlock all these potions that you can mix together through alchemy and create different spells and such, but it's a real fucking hard game. And like I said, if you told me you beat this back in the day, I would call you a liar. There's a weapon up here, I'm just going to grab it. And then that's the end of this world for now. You can go back to it. But the best way to attack this type of game right now is to grab all the weapons in the first level of each one, assuming that you can beat all 4 of them. Let me down. Let me down. Alright. Like I said, assuming that you can beat all 4 of these levels and actually acquire all of the fucking weapons. It's not that easy. One of the weapons right down, or up here I should say, sorry. That one's a speedy one. Scythe! See, and then you back out, and you go back to the hub world. Come on, come on. This one letting up. And then you're going to go all the way to the end, and when this cycle goes, and you're going to go to another world, and you fucking have to fight all these crazy demons. And when you do that, you unlock the end of the game. But, like I said, it's so fucking hard. Like, I would have died in that level doing this video like 5 times. Like I said, I've done this video before. Now, the remake this part. Here's the best part. It is a comic book property. It's not a Sega property. That would explain why you're not seeing it on, you know, the Sega the Sega collection that came out. I was kind of wondering why this wasn't on there, but I never cared to look into it. But it's not on there because this is owned by a different company. So remake this doesn't just apply to Sega. Anybody could get their hands on this, and they could make it into a... As much as I like it, I hope it doesn't go that way, but I really hope that nobody would grab it and make it into a Devil May Cry style game. I kind of wish that somebody, you know, would grab it with an indie sense of mind and make it back to this 2D side-scrolling, because these Super Metroidvania type games, they do well, and you could make this into one because you have your hub world, and you could make the levels longer, and you could basically do whatever you want with them because the story is laid out for you in comic book form. They didn't follow it to a T in this one. I guess in the comic books, he didn't challenge death. All these villagers were so afraid of him that they wanted to have him defeated or captured, so they bargained with death to basically contract him to kill Chakan for them. But I think they have a great character that they could build up on. Any company that could get their hands on this, please, 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 please fucking remake this game. I loved it. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to say that, right? I'm not supposed to say how much I like the game. It's a fucking hard game. And if they could keep the same difficulty curve and the same style of gameplay, just polish it a little more, make it not so fucking slow, and make it so... I mean, your weapons go 8 ways. I like that, by the way. Whoa. See? They don't go straight down. Unless you jump. There you go. But I mean, keep the same thing. Keep the alchemy. Keep everything the way it is. It's just, somebody, please. It can't be expensive because this comic book is not something like Marvel Universe. It's not something like Ninja Turtles. It's not something that's so fucking huge that it's unattainable for an indie developer to get the rights to it. Somebody could get the rights to this, preferably Sega, and they preferably use Platinum. And that would be the best way to remake this game because I think Platinum, and I think of a game like Bayonetta, and Bayonetta's hard. It's easy to play, but it's hard to master. Like, you can play through and think you did really well, and you get that stone statue and realize you played like shit. But if Platinum, listen, Sega, fucking listen to me. You were like one of the only companies that ever like took us seriously when we went to PAX and shit. Use Platinum and bring this back. You guys can make some bank. Stop making Sonic Boom and all that shit. Nobody wants it. I love Sonic. I didn't even buy Sonic Boom. Do this. Do this. Bayonetta was your best game that's come out in like the last 5 years. Bayonetta 2. Thank you guys for watching.